you ever felt invisible in the middle of chaos, like your voice doesn't matter? Maybe you've lived surrounded by pride, injustice, or anger, and you wonder if choosing peace makes you weak. That's where Abigail was, trapped in a toxic marriage, overlooked, surrounded by danger she didn't cause. But when destruction came knocking, she didn't hide, she acted. With wisdom, with courage, with the kind of calm that only heaven can give. If you've ever felt powerless in a situation spiraling out of control, Abigail's story isn't just history, it's hope. Because God can use your voice, your humility, and your boldness to stop disaster and change destinies. Her secret? She didn't just react. She responded with purpose. And what happened next will change how you see the power of peace forever. Abigail, a woman most have never heard of, yet she changed the course of a king's destiny. Her story, found in 1 Samuel 25, begins in a time of conflict. David, not yet crowned, was on the run. He and his men had protected the flocks of a rich but foolish man named Nabal. When David asked for kindness in return, Nabal insulted him. Furious, David prepared to strike back with vengeance. But one woman, Abigail, stood between bloodshed and destiny. She was Nabal's wife, and she chose wisdom over pride, peace over rage. She gathered food, rode out alone, and met David face to face. Her words? Humble, bold, prophetic. Abigail bowed low and said, "Please forgive your servant's presumption. The Lord your God will certainly make a lasting dynasty for my Lord, because you fight the Lord's battles. And when the Lord has fulfilled for my Lord every good thing he promised, my Lord will not have on his conscience the staggering burden of needless bloodshed." 1 Samuel 25 verses 28 to 31. She reminded David of his purpose, of God's promises, of the danger of acting in anger. Her wisdom stopped the king from committing a sin that could have marked his reign forever. And David, powerful and armed, listened. He said, "Praise be to the Lord, who has sent you today to meet me. May you be blessed for your good judgment and for keeping me from bloodshed." 1 Samuel 25 verses 32 to 33. This wasn't just a woman speaking, it was a divine interruption, a holy pause, a sacred voice reminding a future king that even warriors need restraint, and that strength is sometimes found in silence. Abigail's courage saved lives that day, but more than that, she honored God in the middle of chaos. Her legacy? It's not written in sword strikes or battlefield victories, but in wisdom, timing, and peace. So here's your reminder. Sometimes the greatest power is knowing when not to fight, when to speak with grace instead of fury, when to stand between pride and purpose. Like Abigail, you may be the voice that reroutes someone's destruction, maybe even your own. Be bold, be wise, be the interruption that saves destinies.